Hey everyone, um, thanks for joining me on another episode of Embrace the Chaos. This is going to be the last episode for a while, and I'll explain why. Maybe you could guess if you saw the title of my episode today. So, over the last few weeks, it's been a real privilege to be able to make these videos and sort of explore together how we need to embrace the chaos of this crisis because it truly is unprecedented and there's no map to show us where to go. We've talked about the business aspects of the crisis, we've talked about the psychological aspects of the crisis, and today we can talk a little bit about the physiological aspects of the crisis because I can speak about that. I have tested positive for the coronavirus. It's not completely a surprise because my wife has had the virus. She was sick for about 3 weeks and is now fully recovered. In fact, yesterday she cut the grass, which is something normally I would do. But now it's my turn. So it's not unexpected that this would happen. I've been living in a highly contagious environment for a few weeks now. And so my path now begins. So the symptoms that I'm having, I have dry cough, which you'll probably hear in the next few minutes. I've had fevers, chills, headaches, and I've been having this weird pressure on my chest. It feels like there's like bricks sitting on my chest, which is very unnerving. But I understand that's sort of one of the signature aspects of this disease. So if you're just joining on here, coming on here, I mentioned that I have tested positive for the coronavirus. But so let's talk a little bit about about what's going on. So I feel good. The mornings are better. The afternoons are when the fevers start. I'm strong. I'm healthy. The statistics are in my favor. My doctor is very optimistic. I'm a strong person, even though I am in a vulnerable age category. I know I don't look it, but I am. And so, really, there's no treatment for this disease. There's no cure, there's no medicine. And so, what the strategy is for this is to treat the symptoms as best that you can and let it roll through your body and just let your body fight. So, what I'm going to do is do something that I've probably never done in my whole career, probably my whole life, but I'm really going to shut down for the next 2 weeks. The way this has been explained to me by my doctor and the way this typically rolls out is that the first 3 or 4 days of the virus, your symptoms are relatively moderate. And then somewhere around day 4, day 5, then the symptoms get worse. So, but I'm going to be ready. I'm determined. I'm ornery. And, like I said, I'm going to do something I've never done in my life. I'm going to really just sort of stay in bed. I've got a lot of positive things going on. First of all, I'm not alone. My wife is healthy. And the biggest blessing in this whole journey is that we didn't get sick at the same time, right? So, I mean, she had the virus, and I was just losing sleep at night thinking, what would happen if we both got sick at the same time? So, thank God that didn't happen. She got through it, and now it's sort of like my turn. So she's doing all the cooking and cleaning right now, like I did for the last couple of weeks. We've got good friends, we've got support. One of our neighbors brought us, just dropped off a box of groceries at our door last night. We didn't even know. Uh, so it's just really amazing. I also have my son lives nearby in case we would need any help. And I also want to give a shout out to the medical professionals in my community because I got tested through a drive-through testing facility. There were about five other cars there at the time, and but they had this set up so they could handle long lines. So I live in a county that's sort of a commuter community for the bigger city of Knoxville, Tennessee, and the medical professionals here have just been so kind and so uplifting and so comforting. And they were standing out there under this tent. There was a doctor. There were some physician assistants and nurses administering these tests. And the actual test for the viruses is pretty rough. It's pretty rough. But I got the results in 24 hours, which is great. And everybody has just been so coming, and they said, look, if things would get bad, if you need to be hospitalized, we've got the beds. We've got people who can care for you. So, take comfort in that. So that was good to hear. Um, Other than that, that's about it. I thought it was kind of poignant that for the last 3 weeks I've had these Facebook Live sessions about embracing the chaos, and I think this is sort of a poignant way to kind of close the book on these Facebook Lives, at least for a while. Been important to me, and I want to thank you. I mean, a couple of these videos have had like thousands of views. I've posted these on LinkedIn as well, and I'm a teacher, and when this chaos started, I really lost my purpose because all my speaking, all my consulting, even my classes at the university, and it took me a while to realize that I'm still a teacher. I just need to teach something else now. And so thank you for obliging me, and thank you for all the wonderful and supportive comments. These videos have had an impact on people because you've told me so, and that has meant a lot to me. So, so thank you so very much. I'll probably stay active on social media because I'm just going to be laying around, and I'll probably just be bored. But I am shut down. I'm going for the first time in my entire career. I've moved off every sort of meeting, no phone calls, no consulting, nothing. I've moved everything for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to literally just shut down and give my body the best chance to fight and to heal. Um, uh, One thing I would ask you is I really don't want phone calls. I've already received a lot of nice messages from people, but it's not comfortable for me to talk. I'm kind of at my limit here already. We'll be keeping this short. Um, but anyway, thanks again for your support. I mean, right now I'm great. My symptoms are manageable. It's likely it'll get worse, over the next couple of days. But the prognostication is good. I feel strong, and I thank you. So be well, stay safe, stay inside, wash your hands, spread love, and dispense hope. Thank you.